Hello, I'm John Keel. Welcome to BNT TV, Australia's first gay and lesbian weekly television show. Well, I've been left here alone to look after everything. Everybody's just clattered off. It's a pretty hectic business putting together a TV show, and I think they're all tired, so they've all gone home to bed and they've left me to do it, but I don't know what I'm doing. And I wish my colleague was here. The delightful Robin Warwick has gone off into the far north somewhere to ply her trade, and so if they get Bent TV in Glendambo, hi Robin, come back, hurry back, we need you. It's a pretty mixed bag tonight. We've got a whole variety of different things, and we're starting with the news. So if I can get things cranked up here, we'll take you over to the news. No.
Well, Pauline Research reckons it's all Derek's fault.
No!
No.
Use that as a body brush, Derek.
No,
Oh, shut up now, go away. Good evening and welcome to tonight's edition of BNT TV News. The South Australian AIDS Council has a new president, Steve Henderson, who has worked as Quilt Project convener for the past 3 years. He has voted in at the Council's annual general meeting, together with other new office bearers, Vice President Stilgarian, Secretary Scott Mashford and Treasurer Alex Whelans. The AIDS Council has also achieved for itself a 40% increase in funding, despite a general cut in health funding statewide. General Manager Bernie Coates says the funding will go towards expanding the Positive Living Centre and towards establishing a gay men's health education unit. The Victorian government may have to hand over millions of dollars in compensation for the police raids on a gay nightclub in Melbourne in August. A class action lawsuit is being brought against the police who strip searched 463 people in the nightclub looking for illegal drugs. Lawyers claim there are at least 50 claims being made, which, if successful, could bring each person between $25,000 and $50,000. Outraged columnist Peter Blasey has been dumped from reviewing books for the Australian newspaper in retaliation for his outing of the paper's religious affairs writer. Blasey made headlines earlier this year when he outed Father James Murray, who wrote a homophobic piece in the paper criticising the Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras. Australian songwriter Deborah Conway and comedians Sue Ingleton and Rachel Berger will be part of a star-studded lineup performing to raise money for people living with HIV. The concert, Live and Kicking, will be held at the Festival Centre on December the 4th and will have local, national and international performers highlighting World AIDS Day, December 1. Money raised from the concert will go towards HIV and AIDS projects and AIDS Council facilities. And now for the weather with Peter.
Well, that's what Polly said, but she's such a scrag anyway. Hello, the weather. The weather today has been drawn by Jemima, aged 4.5 from Happy Valley. Well done there. She's drawn us a lovely picture of Australia using some lovely colours. We've got nice blue there and some nice yellow up here. So let's start over here with Cyclone Priscilla, which is currently sweeping the nation. So do watch out if you're on a life raft somewhere in that area. We've got a little plane here coming back from the Gold Coast to Sydney. Sydney's looking quite good. We've got Melbourne though looking quite grumpy. I'm not sure what this is, Jemima, but it's looking good anyway. Clouds, rain, general Melbourne area. We've got some nice pointy bits up here, and it's also looking very pointed down here in Tasmania. Now do watch out if you are in Perth or around this general area, because there are sharks around, so do steer clear of that. Moving on to South Australia now. Well done, Ben. He's drawn us a lovely picture here. We've got some very smiley weather up here in the north and some very grumpy weather down here in the south. So overall quite a mixed bag. We've got Kangaroo Island, which is still full of kangaroos, so do watch out if you're there. We've got the Barossa still ticking away down there, and of course the wheat belt still looking very orange. And the British are testing at Maralinga, so do be careful if you are in the area. Thank you, Ben. Well done. And we'll go back to Ambassador Sari now.
Thanks for the weather, Peter. I'm Ambassador Sari from Starfleet News Service. Join us next week for more BNT TV News. Sorry to recognise, being young.
I'm sorry about that. I have to just do everything around here. I have to get the music, I have to get the coffee, I have to answer the telephones, I have to do everything. Did you get the news? Is it working? Have I got it together? Have I worked out how to use this thing? Well, I'm actually not the only person working here. Petey's still working here, and he heard there was some kind of shenanigans going on down at Beans Bar on a Monday night, so I sent him down there to have a look. What is it happening at Beans Bar on a Monday night? Now let's get rid of this easy listening stuff and get into a bit of groovy music. See you in a minute.
Well, we've been hearing some strange rumours connecting knitting with Beans Bar, and I've dragged Jill aside to tell us a little bit about it.
What happened on Monday nights are fairly quiet around Adelaide, so we were sitting here one night and my friend Trevor suggested we do some knitting. We were actually going through the new idea, looking at some patterns, and what we decided to do was do a blanket of the rainbow colours and donate it to Bobby Goldsmith Foundation. So every Monday night at Beans Bar from 10 o'clock onwards, bring your knitting needles and some 8-ply wool and come and have a good time with us.
So can I have a chat to some of these knitters now?
You certainly may.
Okay, well, I've got stuck into the cooking sherry and it's absolutely disgusting, so Trevor can finish it off for me.
Fabulous.
Trevor, if you can briefly just talk me through exactly what you're doing with that green wool.
Knitting, pet, knitting.
What are you knitting exactly?
Knitting squares for a knee rug.
A knee rug?
Yeah.
Who are you going to give the knee rug to?
Anybody that wants it, they can donate, or we can donate.
Can I have it?
You can have it,
Can I?
and the rug as well.
Thank you. And Jill, what are you doing here? The same thing?
I am actually, yes.
Is it for the same rug?
Yes, we're hoping to make sufficient squares to donate to Bobby Goldsmith.
Right.
Like it.
So how big are you planning to have it?
But at this rate, probably about 3 by 3, and that's inches, not feet. But, you know,
Fabulous.
well, quite a big one. Yeah, we've got at the moment about half a dozen squares.
Okay, can I have a look at them?
You may.
And so how long does it take to do one of these squares?
Me, it takes 2 weeks, and a knitter probably about an hour. Trevor probably do it in half an hour, wouldn't you, dear?
Yeah, it's about half an hour for a square.
Half an hour?
Half an hour, yeah.
How long would it take me? I've never knitted before. How long would it take me to do a square?
We'll show you in a moment.
You show me in a
We'll
moment?
show you in a moment, yes. It's easy.
Okay.
You two can learn.
Cool. Well, I'll put that over there. And can I have your strawberry? Because I love strawberries.
There you go.
Thank you. Jill, I've always wanted to know what knit one, purl one means, so give us a lesson.
Well, what it means is you've got, when you knit, you have one row of purl and one row of plain. And it's a different stitch. One is at the front of the needle, one is at the back of the needle.
Can we have a look? Can you hold that up to the camera? And which is pearl?
That side is the best side.
Doesn't that look fabulous? And she spent hours doing that.
I have actually a week and a half.
Week and a half. Okay, we've found some more star knitters down the end here. You're knitting with some fabulous orange wool. Talk us through this. What are you doing?
I've just finished casting on.
What's casting on?
That's when you first start knitting, right? You've got to cast on, and when you finish, you've got to cast off.
And what happens if you don't cast off?
You just unravel the wool, I gather. I haven't been shown how to cast off yet, so...
Okay, so how long?
Knitting for 2 weeks.
You've only been knitting for 2 weeks.
Wait now.
Fabulous. And you're going well, you think?
Well, I just unraveled the whole thing, so I had to start again. So I was doing well.
Bit of a failure. And Brownie, do you knit?
I do tumbo.
I hear you do everybody, but do you knit?
Tumbo, girl. We do tumbo, and we need newcomers to come in and do tumbo. Yeah.
So you'd like lots of new people to come along and you can help them knit. What would you do to these newcomers exactly?
Well, we need a all they do is a ball with four hooks in, and we tumbo, and we'll do around the outside of the knitting.
So you'd be willing to help out any newcomers that'd like to come along to this group?
Of course, girl. Of course, love. Yes. No worries. Fabulous, girl. You know, get him coming.
Well, I think that's the best advertisement yet, I think. So get on down to Beans Bar and knit one and purl one and things.
And tumbo. Put that
And tomboy, of course. And have an accident with a tin of bleach. Craig, how's it going?
I'm going well. I'm really well.
How long have you been knitting for?
Actually, I've been knitting for about 2 1/4 squares.
And how many years?
About half a week.
So you've only been knitting for half a week, so you're a sort of a starter-outerer.
My mother trained me early. I just lost the plot in between.
Looking good. Okay, Mark, how long have you been knitting for?
My mum trained me early as well.
What, when you were 3?
Years and years.
Okay, well, so how long would it take me to learn?
Oh, I reckon about, a couple of minutes. I think we should do this. Wouldn't take long. I think we should have a bit of a lesson here.
Okay, Trevor, so it's through.
Needle through the front.
Through the front.
Like that, yes. Now wool around.
Go around.
Pull it back through the stitch.
Pull it back. And
That's it. And slip it off.
Off.
Fabulous.
Cool. Well, Trevor's taught me how to knit, so it's all going really well, and I'll be hanging around here for the rest of the night. Jill, thank you for having us here.
It's our pleasure, Peter. And don't forget, Monday nights at Beans Bar, we have our knitting circle. We're making a blanket for Bobby Goldsmith, so please come in and help support them. Thank you.
Fabulous. And what do you think, team? Show us your pearls, Jill!
Oh my God, I haven't got a clue what's going on here. I hope something comes on. I've lost it. Come on.
So here we are down on Semaphore Road. It's a lovely sunny day, but we're in the shade at the moment. That happens. And we're going to check out a few of the places down here and see what's happening, what's buzzing, and who's there. First, we're going to rock on in to Blue Expressions and meet Sue. Are we following? Hi, Sue. We've just come to barge on in.
Yes, come on in, have a look.
It's great, all the stuff you've got here. I guess we should get some history. How long have you been down here at Semaphore?
This is about our third year, or my third year that I've been here in business, and it's working pretty well. I'm thinking of expanding, actually.
Great. I guess we should find out what sort of stuff you've got here.
Well, I'm a picture framer by trade, and all the other stuff that you see around here is art and craft made by women. It's a women's art and craft gallery, and I just try to encourage women that don't have a great deal of exposure to put their stuff in and see if it sells. And it does.
Great. So do you have any exhibitions that happen down here?
Every now and then we have an exhibition. It can be out the back or downstairs in the womb room, and sometimes it's here in the main building proper.
Great. And the dog's just gone. Tell us about the dog. The dog's a bit of a local spot down here.
The dog is, yes. She's the best dog in the whole world, actually, and she's totally deaf. She works on hand signals. And she's got really run of Semaphore Road. People come and feed her, pat her. She's the most talked at dog.
I've seen her stealing a few things from Babette's, actually. A bit wicked.
Gourmet dog, for sure.
So, Janet, how long has Babette's been down here at Semaphore?
We've been down here 2 years. As a cafe, we've been operating for just over a year now, and the past 6 weeks we did these new renovations.
So why particularly Semaphore?
Friendly atmosphere. Sue Blue from Blue Expressions next door told us the shop was coming up to be empty. We had a look, thought this is it, let's give it a go. We knew there was a really supportive population down here, so why not try?
Why not, indeed. So I've had a look at this menu and it's pretty yummy. I've actually eaten here before. Do you want to talk us through the menu here?
Okay, the menu changes monthly. What we try and do is have a balance of vegetarian and non-vegetarian meals. The top ones tend to be plated meals. The burgers are always really popular. The quiche and focaccia tends to change every day or every week, depending how quickly they get eaten. The soup of the day changes also probably weekly. That's about it. And it's great.
It's fabulous. I've eaten here. It's amazing. Well, we better ask, when are you open so that people can come on down and get some great food?
Okay, we're open during the week, Wednesday to Sunday. We open about 10:30 during the week, close at 4:30. Weekends we're open 10 till 5. Weekends are our busiest time. It's recommended to book on a Sunday because we are flat out.
I've heard the Sunday brunch is standing room only here.
It gets like that, certainly.
Hi, Emery. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Jodie?
Not too bad at all. Now, we've got to ask you a few questions for BNT TV. So, how long has Sisters by the Sea been down here?
Well, as you know, Sisters by the Sea is an expansion of... Excuse me while I just turn down the sweet honey.
Of course, that always happens.
Is a sister shop to our other shop, Murphy Sisters, that Robin and my sister Robin and I run. And last November, we actually opened the doors, November the 4th, to this one. But we'd been investigating it for about 3 or 4 months before that. And before that, the idea had been sitting around for a year or so.
Well, I know that one of my favourite books down here happens to be Princess Smartypants, which I talk about all the time. Would you like to tell us about any other books that you've got here?
Well, we've got a big children's section where we focus on specialist books which are non-sexist and are good quality writing, and the one you mentioned is one of them. There's a whole lot of local authors who feature here as well as international ones. Children's is one of the big sections. The Aboriginal books for Aboriginal kids themselves to read, and for people who are teaching Aboriginal studies at school, that's another big section. We've got one section there that's not labelled, that's just about South Australian stuff, because there's been so much on South Australian suffrage and women's, like a women's history here, so that's another big item. We've got a big crime fiction section and a big fiction section. And then biographies and sports, really big down here. I mean, I don't actually read them myself, but I do admire people who do. And then there's another big section on, we have a second-hand section called Sisters Second, where people can sell back books and buy books cheaper. But our most interesting part of the shop, which just around the corner, is the lesbian section. We've got a lesbian fiction and lesbian non-fiction, lesbian studies. We have a small section of lesbian and gay books. And they're books for, entertainment, pleasure, everything from lesbian joke books, dyke detectors, and it's been very interesting because I know some of those books have been bought by straight people, but I like to think it's because, you know, it's parents of. There's a lot of books on how to help coming out, how to help parents coming out, and we also have a big spirituality section and personal growth section, and a big section on women's health, as you know, because that's a big interest.
Great. Well, I guess we should get some opening hours in so people know when to come down and when to buy.
Open till 7 or 8 late night shopping. But usually what happens in summer is we're often open till 8 or 9, so it's always worth giving us a ring at 3417088, and the answering machine will tell you. So we close Monday and Tuesdays during summer and open every other day. And we're always open public holidays, and we're next to a fabulous ice cream and coffee place. That's a really nice place to visit. And, come here, just wait.
Oh, she's searching, she's diving down there for something. What's she getting? What's she getting?
No, we don't.
Puppy.
We don't sell dog biscuits, but we do give them away for Jeannie and her friends to visit. So if you're not interested in books, come and browse and come and have a look at the sunshine and come and listen to some nice music.
Come down and pat the dog.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Anne-Marie.
Thanks.
And we hope it all goes well for you down here.
Thanks very much. It was fun.
Now it's my turn to look glamorous. Here we are at the Semaphore Odeon Cinema, which is proudly supporting our community by playing movies such as Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. We've had Claire of the Moon, Bad Girls, and The Sum of Us. So I reckon if you're down in Semaphore, you want to see a movie, support them because they're supporting us. Yeah, we're still here at the Semaphore Odeon. We're just waiting for the movie to start. We're about to see The Sum of Us. A few minutes. Hope I've got the tickets. You know that. You find the tickets in your pocket. You caught me eating popcorn, so I'll just go in and finish my popcorn and enjoy the movie. Well, here we are. It's the end of the afternoon down in Semaphore, and we've decided to rock on into the Semaphore Hotel, have a bit of a drink and have a good time. Well, here comes Kath. I guess I better ask her some questions while she's serving me a drink. So, Kath, how long has the new management been here?
We've been in here about 7 weeks, Jodie. We took over from the bikies at the end of July, and we're looking toward building a European-style hotel here with quality European cafe, gaming machines, quality restaurant, front bar, nice pool tables, jukebox.
Well, that's it for Semaphore Road. You've seen all the novelties, treats and exciting places down here. Next time you're in, come and have a beer at the Semaphore Hotel. Enough of the gab, I'm drinking. Cheers.
Oh God, we've still got time. Got to find something. What are we going to do? Hang on, I've got it. Watch this. Here we go.
For that night out you'll never forget, the Mars Bar, Adelaide's longest running gay venue, is open 7 nights a week from 9:30 till late. Together with interstate and overseas artists, live production shows, also Adelaide's leading DJs, we also participate in community projects. And also, the hottest bod you'll ache for. Is it any wonder why we continue the tradition of a good night out? The Mars Bar, where you can be yourself, 120 Guja Street, Adelaide.
Where can you find the grooviest bar in town for lesbians and friends and gay men?
Where is the music always bopping?
The champagne always flowing?
And where can you always be assured of
a fabulous time?
Beans Bar at 258 Hindley Street.
It's open 7 nights a week.
With DJs Karen,
Stephen
and Darren.
They're there to entertain you at Beans Bar.
Is this it?
I think it is. Midwest Trader. Look, there's American
it must
flag.
be because there's a microphone.
Let's go in. Let's have a look.
Andrew, talk me through it.
This is something that Kate actually picked up for me. These are Texan boots from Texas.
What's the Hawaiian number?
Oh, this is great. It feels silky. It's $16. It's so damn cheap, and it's really nice too.
And the gun?
The gun, I think it's optional, 50 cents. I don't know how much it is. But
Jeans?
The second-hand 501s from the States.
So someone else has been in your pants?
They have, and I can still feel it's a bit warm down the back here.
Andrew has a story about Tennessee.
I do. This is a mechanic shirt. It's Ed Butts Ford. You can see where the pocket's been ripped off. It's a real real shirt.
It looks great. What's this smiley thing?
Yeah, I think it's just his name.
That was actually his name?
Yep. And $25. T-shirt's 15.
Bargain.
Don't know the story behind this though.
Good. Boots, Andrew. Lots of boots.
They are. They're second-hand as well, as a matter of fact.
Are they? No, you can get both here, though.
Yeah, you can. That's right. Yeah, from Fort Worth in Texas.
Look at that. Look at the design.
Great detail.
What's the rug?
The rug's from Oregon. It's looks keep you warm on a cold winter nights, I guess. As a shawl or wraparound.
So, what's your favourite colour of boots? Do you think go for the beige or the black?
No, black. I'm a black person.
You think the black?
Yep. Still got mine on.
So I'll go for the beige.
Yep. Let's do it.
Cool. What do you think of jackets?
Whoa, I like this. Hang on, here it is right here, this one, look.
Oh, that's a bit tattered.
No, it's beautiful and old and...
So do you go for the denim look usually?
For the old denim look, not the new one. No.
So the sort of the stonewashy, sort of ripped to bits look?
Yeah, no, not stonewash, but, you know, I just wash mine and jump on it a few times before I wear it.
What do you think of this? Look at this.
What, the wagon train?
Yeah.
It's very, very nice.
What do you think of the number plate?
Number plate, what is it? GT500?
Oh,
someone's old car.
That's a bit apt, isn't it?
I guess it might be.
And the cactus above it as well.
Yep. Oh, very prickly, that one. It's real.
Ow. There's some strange things going on behind this curtain.
Oh, you don't have to come in yet.
Come out, talk me through it.
All right, this is a really cool waistcoat from, I don't know, Texas, somewhere from the States anyway. Yep. How much is it, 25? $39. Excellent. It's all used.
What? You seem to be wearing something else.
T-shirt. A T-shirt.
And under the T-shirt is a skirt.
No.
Talk me through this. Talk me through. And then look at the white legs.
Get us enough of that. No,
talk me through the skirt.
Tommy made me do it.
Talk me through the skirt.
It's just a beautiful wraparound number, actually. It's $25.
Yep. It's looking fabulous.
Play netball or something. That's enough, frankly.
We're going. Andrew, time to go.
Ready?
Let's go. Okay, so it's Midwest Trader.
Yep.
Bent Street, Adelaide, just off Rundle Street.
Yep, near the Austral.
Near the Austral. Okay,
cool.
So everyone has to come down here and check it out and check out the jackets and jeans and boots and
kinky boots
and the cigarette lighters, which you can actually buy. But you can buy the gun.
We
50
can.
cents.
Well, it's mine. Let's go. Come on.
Fine.
Hi, I'm back again. How's it going? You getting anything? You getting any pictures? Can you see me? Well, it's actually quite easy running a TV station, I've discovered. I don't know what all the fuss is about. I don't know why all these people are so exhausted. But maybe it's just because I use this new thing called guarana, which is a legal thing. It's not quite like ecstasy, but here's a clip about it. Take it away. Very good for clubbing, they say. It's sweeping the nation.
Good evening. We're here in Simpson's Pharmacies uncovering something which everybody knows about, but they don't know that much about it. We're going to uncover the facts for you. Come with me. This is guarana. It's a natural drug from the Amazon. It's from a natural vine which is formulated then into a natural pill. Some people are sort of using it as an alternative to drugs. It is a safe alternative if used correctly and if you do know what you're doing. It also comes in capsule form, elixir, chocolate bar, as well as a gum. This therapeutic product is available at clubs and pharmacists. We recommend you get it from pharmacists, one like Simpson's here on West Terrace. It has no taste, but it keeps you going for hours, so I'm told. We'll let you know how I fare after I try mine after this interview. And give it a whirl. It is a natural product. There are no additives or preservatives in it. So, guarana.
Oh, how you doing? You getting pictures? I hope so. This next section is very exciting. It's about Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Now, I sent Andrew and Chastity down to the Chelsea cinema for the Adelaide premiere. Now, Andrew made a little bit of a fluff. He said it was actually the Australian premiere, so if they've left that in, just ignore that bit. Well, unfortunately, I had to sack Andrew, but hell, it's easy running a TV station. This week, Bent TV, next week, Sky Channel, and then Channel 9, watch out.
Welcome. Here we are at Adelaide's Chelsea Cinema for the Australian premiere of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, which has been talked about for months. I've got Neil and Peter with me, and guys, what are you going to expect from tonight's show?
Well, I'm expecting some brilliant acting. I mean, Hugo Weaving, Guy Pearce, what could be better? Should be great. It's nice to see Australia leading the way with some interesting new theatre.
Yeah, I've heard Guy's got some really gorgeous muscles for this film. Right, okay.
It should be absolutely fabulous, all those wonderful costumes and out back. It should be a real hoot.
Yeah.
It should be great.
And here we have Carmen over this side. Carmen, this is a fabulous outfit. Please, can you talk us through this one?
I can't talk about the dress. I can't talk about the dress, sweetheart.
No, okay. What about the hat?
The hat, well, it's just a basket I bought at the markets and some fake fruit. Yeah, you slap a quick look together. It's fabulous.
Okay, obviously you're expecting to enjoy tonight's show.
Absolutely, I'm looking forward to it, yes. I hope there's no sad bits, because if I cry, my eyeliner will run.
I think you'll be laughing more than anything else. Okay, thanks very much and enjoy the show. See you. Well, I've been swamped by none the less than the sisters and father of the Order of Perpetual Indulgence. Sisters, let's introduce ourselves.
Hi, Sister Fleur of the Flip Top Box.
Sister Mary, Queen of Scouts.
Father Justin, Cardinal Sin.
Right, okay. Did we all make our own outfits?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's one of the requirements of becoming a member of the Order.
Yeah. Is it especially for tonight or is this general?
This is just our general habits. I'm wearing the black formal, and Sister Fleur is actually wearing a party habit.
I like that silk inside. Okay. What are we expecting from the show tonight?
Fun and enjoyment.
Yeah.
Laughs, real good fun.
Lots of fun and good music.
You're going to let the sunnies off, aren't you?
No. It's these bright lights. It's not good for the eyes.
Right, okay. And on this side we have some more sisters. Let's just introduce ourselves.
I'm Sister Sell My Body to the highest bidder.
Sister Whip Me, Beat Me, Call Me Louise. Sissy Prissy Proper Pumpkin Pie. Sister Anna Bjorn again.
Right, interesting names. Did you all think up those names yourself?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now you're expecting a scandal in tonight's show.
Oh yes, I expect to be outraged because I love to be outraged.
That's excellent. Okay.
I doubt that they can outstage us though, darling.
I don't think so either. Okay, that's great. We're going to look at the show now and we'll join up with everyone after the show.
Mr. Right, the man of my dreams, the one who showed me true love, or at least it seemed, with brown cocoa skin and curly black hair, just the way he looks at me, that gentle loving stare.
Yes, I want to see that. Okay, before and after shot. Now, is it Carmen?
My mascara hasn't run.
Well, that is good, obviously because they're false, you know.
Most inspiring film. I'm all excited now. Best you see it, sweethearts. Best you see it.
I know, it wants me to frock up all the time now. What about you?
What about me? Oh, it's inspiring. I'm sure you'll be seeing Carmen out in a lot more looks than this one. This one's getting a bit old.
Oh, well, it's an oldie but a goodie.
I was sure. Hey, listen, sweetheart, I'm going to go hock my box now, so I'll be around.
Thank you.
No.
Thanks.
I think this is going to do so much good. I really do. It's going to start cutting down a few barriers and getting people a bit more relaxed about, just unwind, have a bit of fun, and wear a mask, because we're all doing it all the time.
Look, I don't feel guilty anymore.
Did you ever?
Oh, no, not really, but...
That's good. Yeah, I think, look, go along, see the movie, all right, tell your friends, everybody. The thing I love is, like, for us, we saw a bit of a clip, a preview into another film. What's that one called? What's this new one, The Wedding? What's that
Muriel's
one?
Wedding.
Muriel's Wedding, all right? That's for us, but this film's for them. It's so everybody can find out how much fun it is to get out there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, see you.
He's very keen. Now, Chrissy, what did you think of it?
Absolutely fabulous. Fantastic. I never laughed like that for a long time.
What did you, being in the fashion industry, what did you think of the outfits?
I wonder who designed them and how come they haven't done them before. Absolutely fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous.
Well, she obviously enjoyed it.
Very colourful. Fantastic. Great entertainment. Great story. Loved it.
Good. Well, that's one pleased customer.
Loved it.
Here we have, I've got Bob Parr here. He's the manager of the Chelsea Cinema. And I'd just like to ask Bob a few questions about how he thinks this film might go.
Well, after tonight, I think it's going to go fantastically. It's doing very well in America, and you know, it's Australian, so it's got to do better here.
Do you think we could have another Rocky Horror on our hands here?
Well, I'd like to think that, but in this day of video, films don't last like Rocky Horror, but, you know, I'd love that to happen.
I think that's why he sort of took this on. I mean, I don't know if you remember me, but way back in like the late 70s, early 80s, I used to be that one dressed as Columbia doing tap dances across the front of the screen.
You were the one. You were the one.
That was me. So there we have it. Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Here we are at the Chelsea Cinema on Kensington Road at Marriotteville. It's been a really enchanted evening, and I think it's back to the studio to Robin and John.
Oh my God, it's rolling. Yeah, that was a pretty good segment about Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, wasn't it? I got sort of a bit excited there. Sorry about that. Well, here it is, the weekly game show, Absolutely Adelaide. Over to the Mars Bar for Absolutely Adelaide. How's my hair? Oh my God.
John, you've forgotten the sponsorship thing? You want me to do it? What, now? Right, okay. Tonight's episode of Absolutely Adelaide is proudly presented by Lionheart Cider, sweet, dry, or draft. So, drink it, or something.
Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. You're about to experience another delightful and entertaining Absolutely Adelaide. Please welcome your hosts for this evening, Evan and Petey.
Thank you. Thank you and welcome to another Absolutely Adelaide for this week. Evan, have you had a good week?
I've had a fabulous week, thank you, Peter. How about you?
I've had a really good week, but I think we should get on and meet our first contestants for this evening.
Peter, can you introduce the contestants for us?
I'll do that straight away. Our first contestant tonight has a university degree in developmental disabilities and now works the checkout at Price Attack Burnside Village. Tess, come on out.
Come on out, Tess. Tess, so the checkouts at Burnside Village, can you tell us a little bit about that?
No, not at all.
No, Tess doesn't want to tell us about that. What about your degree? Do you want to tell us about that?
I'm just too smart.
Can we have a next contestant, please?
We'll have another contestant. We have Jason, an actor from South Terrace, whose favourite telly show is Police Rescue, and who collects Gary Sweet memorabilia. Come on out! Hello.
Jason, how are you this evening?
Excellent, thank you.
Yeah, you looking forward to a good game?
Hopefully.
You got a bit of a cash look happening there. Can you talk us through that?
Yeah, it's the $30 Ed Harry look, actually.
$30 Ed Harry, well done.
Doesn't it show? Our third contestant this evening is a chef from Rundle Street who enjoys coffee, eating out, and wearing amusing hats. Chris, come on out.
Hello, Chris.
Hi.
How are you this evening?
Fine.
What's with the voice?
Now, you like wearing amusing hats.
No, just amusing hairstyles.
Amusing hat. Did we get something horribly wrong?
That's an amusing hairstyle, I think.
Peter, can we have a next contestant, please?
We can indeed. We have an antique salesperson now from Elizabeth who collects old people. Star, come on out. Hello, Star. Looking fabulous.
I think Star's got a bit of a fan club in the audience.
So.
You're looking wonderful tonight.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Can you talk us through this outfit, maybe?
Sorry?
Can you talk us through this outfit?
Or not?
Not.
Perhaps not? No? Well, Peter, can we have a next contestant?
Okay, Matt is a fashion designer from Target who wants to meet Larry Emder. Come on out! Hello, Matt.
Matt, how are you going?
Pretty good, thanks. And yourself?
I'm well, thank you. I'm not Larry Emder, but would I do instead?
Not really, because I don't really know whether your price is right or not.
Ooh.
Bit of a gag there from Matt, which didn't quite work.
The contestants aren't being nice to me, Peter.
They're not, are they? With good reason, I think.
Can we have a new one, please?
We can indeed. Finally, we have a babysitter from hell who likes playing with matches and talking to strangers. David, come on out.
I'm well, thank you, David. How are you?
Good.
Looking forward to a good game tonight?
Definitely, my matches are here.
He's got his matches at the ready. I think it's time to play our first game, Peter.
I think so. Okay, it's time for our first game, which is, as always, Plug It Up. Are you all ready to plug it up? All ready? Looking good, okay. Our first of all, we need, of course, our pens and paper. So, Kelsey and Michelle, if you could bring out some instruments, please, for them to use. Some cardboard and pens and things. Kelsey and Michelle are looking a bit fabulous tonight. Kelsey, there's a bit of a rash down there. What's going on? Nothing? I think he's lying. Mosquitoes, I think so. Michelle's got a little bit of a Madonna look here going. I like the crucifix too. Fabulous. Okay, are we all ready? Pens up, please. Pick them up and get the lids off and get ready. Okay, your first question. What you have to do is, of course, fill in the blank in the question. And the first question for tonight is... Elton John's hairpiece escaped and recorded a duet with in London last week. You have 20 seconds think music starting now. Elton John's hairpiece escaped and recorded a duet with someone or something in London last week. Who was that someone or something?
Bit of perplexity happening down this end, Peter.
Get them writing, Evan. They're not doing too well down there.
They're not quite sure what to do.
We've got both teams working here quite well. Star's doing very well, and Jason's got an answer already. Are we getting writing down there? Come on,
we're running out of time.
Come on, I haven't got all day. And that should just about do us. That's it. Pens down, please. Fabulous. We all ready? Okay, we'll start right here with Jason and Tess. Elton John's hairpiece escaped and recorded a duet with Bjorn again in London last week, apparently. Voice of God, are you there this evening?
Just hold on a second. I'm on the phone. Yes, I'm here. Hello, Peter. How are you?
I'm fabulous. What about you?
I'm fabulous, and we've got plenty of time up our sleeve this evening.
We do?
We do.
Good to hear. So should we have a bit of a natter?
Well, I don't know.
That'd be really boring. Let's not.
Yeah, let's get on with it, shall we?
Give us some points.
Okay. Bjorn again. Out of 5, of course, in this round, I'll give that one a steady 3.
3?
3 points.
A bit mediocre there. Okay, we've got Star and Chris now. And your response to the question, Elton John's hairpiece escaped and recorded a duet with Chewbacca in London last week. Chewbacca is that big gorilla thing from Star Wars, isn't it? Okay, Star, how did you reach that response?
I just thought of his wig.
Just thought of his wig. Well done. Voice of God, what do we think of Chewbacca as an answer?
Chewbacca?
Which is spelt wrong, incidentally, too.
Certainly, but Star, I just want to ask you a question. There are many of you up here surrounding me in heaven, but will you be here soon or later?
That's a little bit obscure for me, Peter.
God. Let's not get involved in this.
Of course it is.
Just give us some points.
She looks glamorous.
Just give us some points, please.
You're getting bossy, Peter. I'll give that one a 4.
4! Well done. Moving right along to David and Matt, who took ages to give an answer, so it better be good. David and Matt, Elton John's hairpiece escaped and recorded a duet with Divine in London last week. Okay, Matt, how did we reach this response?
He told us. Yeah.
Evan, have you been cheating?
It wasn't me. It was someone else.
Voice of God, maybe you should take this into account when scoring this team. What do you think?
Well, that was obviously a lie because I had dinner with Divine last night.
Oh.
I did. I'll give that one a 4.
4? Well done. Moving right along to our next question, so if you'd like to turn your paper over and get ready. Evan, I'm going to need a bit of cooperation on this question.
I'd love to help you, Peter.
The question is, knock knock,
Who's there?
You have 20 seconds starting now.
Oh, that's a hard one, boys.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I don't know. Who could it be? What could it be? It could be anything. Not Chewbacca, nor Divine, or anybody else. It could be anybody. Let's get writing, Star and Chris. We're running out of time. Come on, anybody. It could be anybody. Could even be me or Evan or anybody. Come on, get writing.
I think we've got a bit of an essay happening down this end, Peter.
An essay?
Bit of an
We've got
essay.
nothing happening down here. They've crossed their answer out. Come on, Tess. Have some input. Let's get going. Jason, what do you think? What did you have first? Absolutely not.
5
Can we use a
seconds
new
to
piece of
go.
paper because we don't want to show that to the audience, I don't think. Thank you.
Do we need a dictionary down there?
I think we do. Hurry up. Hurry up. Well, you're just going to have to lose. Look, put anybody down. Okay. 20 seconds are up.
I think about 2 minutes are up, Peter.
God. Keep it down over there, thank you. We'll be having points taken away. Okay. Question 2. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who's there? The Melbourne Police are there, apparently.
Good answer.
The Melbourne Police are at the door, and my advice is to not answer the door. Tess, how did we reach this response?
Mutual agreement.
Mutual agreement. Have you ever had any contact with the Melbourne Police?
Not the Melbourne, but the South Australian, yes.
We don't want to talk about that. Okay, voice of God, Melbourne Police. What do you
Little
think of the
pig,
Melbourne
little
Police?
pig, let me in. I'll give that one a good one. That's a 4 for that one.
Well done, Tess and Jason. Moving along now to Star and Chris. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Go away, I'm sick. I like that response. That's
I like
good.
that one too.
I really like that. Knock, knock, who's there? Go away, I'm sick. That's really good. God, what do you think of that?
Yes, was that yours, Chris, was it?
Who had the input here? Star? What? Did you have any input here?
Yes, I did.
Well, definitely. What do you think, God?
Okay, because Chris has got his hands in his pocket,
As always.
I'm going to give him a 3.
Well
3
done.
points.
Come on, God, I think you can up the points at least one. Give him
No, what's he playing with down there?
I'd love to know. Chris, what are you playing with down there? Bit of a giggler. What are you playing with? It's just a quite simple question.
My conkers.
Wish I hadn't answered that now. Okay, Matt and David. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who's there? Bang, bang. What?
The Victorian,
Victorian
Police.
Oh. Queensland Police as well. The corrupt ones, apparently. God, let's get this one out of the way.
Yes, that's for sure. Well, I can't really differentiate from that one and the first one, so that'll be a 4 as well.
Well done.
Yes, well done. Okay, it's time for our final question now. Tension's mounting in here.
Oh, I can feel it, Peter.
So can I. It's a well-known fact, everybody, that the Adelaide Crows like to shove down each other's shorts. You have 20 seconds. Think music starting now. It's a well-known fact, Star and Chris, that the Adelaide Crows like to shove something down each other's shorts. What could it be? Jason and Tess, what could it be? We got an answer going? Okay, that looks all right. It's a well-known fact that the Adelaide Crows like to shove something down each other's shorts. We got an answer down there, Evan?
We've got a very good answer down here, Peter.
Good. Star and Chris, I think you should hurry up because we're running out of time. Running out of time now, and time is just about up. I think our music department is working very well tonight, don't you?
Aren't they wonderful?
That's because we've got our work experience girl Tommy with them, who's doing very well. But we'll move along, starting with Tess and Jason. It's a well-known fact that the Adelaide Crows like to shove Graham corns down each other's shorts. Well done. Actually, Tess, I don't know about you, but I think Jason looks a bit like looks a bit like Graham Corns. What do you think?
Too tall.
Too tall? And too sensible, I think, as well. Okay, God.
Yes.
What do you think?
A corny cornsy. I'll have to give that one a 5.
5 out of 5.
4 marks.
Well done. I think that's our first 5 ever in Absolutely Adelaide, isn't it?
Well, I can't remember a previous one.
Well done.
Perhaps we
Okay.
could make a competition out of that. If you remember a previous 5, send your name and address. No, forget it.
Let's just lose that one. Okay, Star and Chris, it's a well-known fact that the Adelaide Crows like to shove snails down each other's shorts, apparently, which got a really dreadful response from the crowd. God, did it get a dreadful response from you?
Well, I'm not surprised, really. Did that take a lot of effort, guys?
I don't think so.
Yeah, okay. That's a 4.
Anarchy on stage. A 4?
It's a 4.
A 4, okay. This game is rigged, I think. David and Matt. It's a well-known fact that the Adelaide Crows like to shove Balfour's footy pies down their shorts. And indeed they do. Okay, Matt, did you think of that one?
We did.
We did. We, the team, I suppose.
It's us.
Well done. God, bit of bonding going on here. What do you think?
Oh, yes, these guys thrill me. Sorry. All right, that's a 5.
5! God's getting carried away with mics at the moment. Okay, well, that's brought us to the end of the Plug It Up round. God, can we have a tally of the scores, please?
Sure, we have Chris and Star on a fabulous 11. We have Matt and Dave on a 12, and Tess and Tess.
That's right.
Tess and Jason on 13.
Well done.
And I'm sorry, guys. There has to be a loser, and it's you. But fear not, because we have prizes for you both.
Oh, well, they've got to go, so Michelle and Kelsey, can you come on stage and... Oh, you are on stage. Hello. Drag them off, please. Take them away. Well done anyway, you're all fabulous. Round of applause, please, for Chris and Star.
Tonight's contestants do not leave empty-handed. They receive a calendar of all nude Australian men, courtesy of HAK Australia, or tickets for 2 to see Savage Nights, courtesy of Mercury Cinema.
Okay, well, we've reached the end of this section of the show. We'll be back after our quick sponsor break. Back in a minute.
Well, I've just finished my Lionheart cider. Sweet, dry or draft. Or dry, sweet and draft. I can't remember which way it goes, but it tastes great anyway. So in the sponsor break, I think you should dash out to the fridge and grab yourself one. And I'll see you afterwards.
La Rocks in Light Square brings you Pride every Saturday night from 11 till late, with Adelaide's leading gay and lesbian DJs Guru Josh and ADS. Don't forget to be there when Foam hits Adelaide for the first time ever on Saturday the 24th of September. Pride at La Rocks, 9 Light Square in the city. It's not just a dance party, it's a happening.
The Adelaide Festival Centre Trust presents Not So Straight Theatre's Seeing Things, a gay romantic comedy by Barry Lowe. It's raw, bent and sexy. A smash hit, new Australian farce. See it at Theatre 62, September 1st, 2nd and 3rd, then at the Space Theatre, September 14 through to 17. Book now at Bass or Theatre 62.
Hello, everyone. We certainly have a live studio audience. Mars Bar is pumping tonight. Welcome back to the second half of tonight's Absolutely Adelaide. Tess, how are you feeling about the show so far?
Oh, pretty good.
Pretty good about the show. So are you an actor of any sort?
No, just a fool.
Just a fool. Okay, that's enough. That's all we need. Jason, have you any acting experience?
No, none at all, actually.
No. No, this is going to be Jason's first time as an actor. Matt, have you ever done any acting before?
No.
No? Okay. How are you feeling about tonight's show?
Fabulous, actually.
He's feeling fabulous. It's good to hear. David, how are you feeling about tonight's show?
Good. Great.
David's feeling great. And have you done any acting before?
Not at all.
No? Okay. Let's see how our contestants go, because of course our next game is Get a Life. Our contestants will be required to enact the following scenario. Oh, sorry, first of all, can we have a gorgeous model to take off David and Matt? David and Matt are leaving the stage. And they'll be taken backstage to have headphones put on so they won't hear the scenario. Jason and Tess, you will have 2 minutes to reenact the following scenario. You are both dogs. You're abandoned down on the beach. You steal someone's car. you drive to the 777, you grab some cans of dog food, you run out without paying for it, bite a policeman on the leg, take a toilet break, chase a cat, get run over by a bus, get taken to the vet and eat the vet.
Who does write our material, guys?
I think we should give our contestants 10 seconds to plan their scenario. Your time starts now. How are they going to reenact this scenario? Of course, they will only have 2 minutes to do this live on stage. And your 10 seconds is up now. Jason and Tess, are you ready? Yep. Yes, they're ready. Your 2 minutes starts now. You're both dogs. And you're being abandoned down at the beach. We don't have very much movement so far. Being abandoned. I don't think that actually came into it. You've been abandoned at the beach, and it's time to steal someone's car. Find a car, and they're in the car. They've got the steering wheel. Drive to a 777. 777 is coming up just up the road, and into the 777, and they grab some cans of dog food and run out without paying for it. Whoop, here comes a policeman. I think it's time to bite the policeman on the leg. They've both gone for the same leg. Take a toilet break. Time to take a toilet break. And Jason... Obviously 2 different kinds of toilet break. Chase a cat. Do we have a cat? Oh, it's that green dinosaur again, masquerading as a cat. And back here a little bit further, get run over by a bus. And time to get taken to the vet. Peter, can you be a vet? Peter's the vet, and eat the vet. Thank you very much. Can we have a round of applause for our first 2 contestants? Jason, how did you feel about that little scenario?
I quite enjoyed it, actually.
Wonderful. Tess, what about you?
Oh!
I think Tess enjoyed it too. Kelsey, can we get our first 2 contestants off stage and bring on our next 2 contestants? And our next 2 contestants are, of course, Matt and David. They haven't heard the scenario yet, but they're going to hear it now. Matt and David, you are both dogs. You're abandoned down on the beach. You steal someone's car. You drive to the 777. You grab some cans of dog food. You run out without paying for it. Bite a policeman on the leg. Take a toilet break. Chase a cat. Get run over by a bus. Get taken to the vet and eat the vet. I will give you 10 seconds to plan your scenario starting now. Getting a little bit of help from Peter. I'm not sure if this is legal or not, but we'll let it go this time. And I think your time's up now. David and Matt, are you ready? Can you come forward down the stage? Thank you. And your time starts now. You are both dogs. Seems to be a popular portrayal of dogs. You're abandoned down on the beach. Oh, look, they're scared. Steal someone's car, find a car to steal. There's a car, right, and they've stolen the car, drive to the 777. Have they found the 777? Where's the 777? Okay, it's 777. And they're going to grab some cans of dog food and run out without paying for it. Bite a policeman on the leg. Peter, would you like to be a policeman? Oh, okay. That's fine. Matt is now a policeman. Take a toilet break, guys. Time to take a toilet break. Great. Chase a cat. And there's that green dinosaur again. Chase the cat. Get run over by a bus. Right, and it's time to get taken to the vet. There they are in the vet surgery, and eat the vet.
I think your time is up, guys. I think your time is up.
Now, I have a bit of a feeling that we're not actually going to see that when it goes to air. Can we have our first 2 contestants back on stage, please? David, how did you feel about that?
I'm not hungry now.
He's not hungry. Matt, how did you feel about your performance in that?
Very pleasurable, actually.
Great, okay. Voice of God, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Great. Would you like to pass judgment on our contestants?
Certainly. I think I'll start with Jason and Tess. Now, the enjoyment was there, the sound test was great, and Jason, your straining was fantastic. I'll give you a 7 out of 10.
7 marks out of 10.
Well done. Good score.
Well done, which brings us to our next two contestants, Matt and David.
Now, the only thing that gave me the inclination to put perhaps Matt and David a little bit in front was the absolute filth at the end. So, I've given them a 9. 9
marks.
And the totals for this evening, Tess and Jason are on 20, and Matt and David are big 21. So it was close, they're all up.
Which of course means that Matt and David make it through to our prize round. Tess and Jason, sorry to see you go.
It's a bit sad, isn't it? Bye-bye.
Michelle's here to take you off to meet the Victorian.
Okay, don't forget to look the lights losers, all male calendars from HAK or a Go Fish t-shirt playing at the Mercury. So no one loses on this show.
Fabulous.
Except, of course, you two up the front.
Thank you,
very
Voice
much.
of God. We love you dearly. Matt and David, you've made it through to the final prize round. Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
No response there.
I think we should give them 10 seconds think music to decide which closet each is going to choose.
I think so. Go for it. Which closet do you think it'll be, Evan?
I have no idea. Do you know what the prizes are for tonight, Peter?
I'm sure they're good. I don't know what they are, but I'm sure they're good.
Very nice prizes
Visit
tonight,
to the vet.
fellas. Very nice.
They're always nice.
Okay, we can get excited then. Right, David, first of all, which closet have you decided to pick?
The pink one.
The pink one. Which, of course, leaves Matt with the purple one. Kelsey and
Great.
Michelle, can you take the prize envelopes out of the closets? The tension is mounting. Thank you very much. Peter, would you like to give Matt his prize first?
We'll see what it is first. Oh, no, I think we should give him give the other one first, actually.
Okay. David, you have won a dinner for two at Cafe Antico. Congratulations.
Well done.
Bon appetito, David. Bon appetito.
Now it's Matt's turn. Matt, what would you like to win most of all on tonight's program?
A holiday.
A holiday. Where would you like to go?
Somewhere nice, actually.
Somewhere nice, like Morphett Vale?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
No? Well, let me tell you what you've won. Matt has won, everybody. A mystery flight for 2 people.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Let's just hope his flight doesn't take him to Hobart.
I don't think it will. Matt, who will you be taking on your mystery flight? I have a sneaking suspicion that it might be someone else on stage. Kelsey, could you be going on a mystery flight very shortly?
Quite possibly.
Quite possibly. Okay, well, that's just about wrapped up today's program.
Kelsey and Michelle, can we have our losing contestants back on stage, please?
I think so. Drag them back on, because no one goes away empty-handed, of course.
And Peter?
Yes.
I'll be seeing you next week.
You will, if these people would hurry up and get on stage. Hello. Welcome back. Shuffle over. Let's all... Isn't this cozy?
Okay, is everybody ready for the group wave? And here we go. We'll see you
And
next week
on
Absolutely Adelaide.
Bye.
Yes, and tonight's sponsors, Evan and Peter, are dressed by Move Over Menswear. Our stunning and glamorous models are supplied by Laroque by Posse. And tonight's generous sponsors are Cafe Antico, Bon Appetito, the Flight Centre Adelaide, Marion TTP, Adelaide GT, and of course the Mars Bar. This is God, and thank you.
Thank goodness we've made it through another episode, through episode 3. Thanks for joining us on Bent TV. Now, in closing, let me just leave you with a little saying from a famous gay philosopher. If you're going to go in the shower, make sure the hot water's working. See you next week. Go credits.